It says going live, so.
Uh-huh. In one.
Apparently we are...
We're not live yet.
We're not live yet? No?
No. Maybe.
I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell.
I can't tell.
Wait,
oh, there we go.
There we go. It is live. See?
No, it's live.
Okay. Alrighty then. So the good news is we are live, which is very, very nice. I'm hoping that the sound comes through. Everybody can let me know if the sound comes through. Of course, there's a good chance that there's some
ads in front.
Ads in front of the whole video because, well, you know what, man, we gotta make money too somehow because we gotta pay for all the goodies that we keep doing and working around, you know. All right, so we're gonna let everything kind of settle in, and then we're gonna get started shortly.
Paulina.
Oh, Pauline, yeah, jeez, good to be back, Kawa fam. All right. Okay, so most of you guys should have the ads already played. If there's any ads playing, I hope you guys will like this new screen. It's pretty interesting for me. It is definitely new. It's not something that we went through before, so it's a new one. All right. Oh, Maddie gone.
Hey,
jeez, Maddie, how you doing, my friend? Hey.
I like the comment.
At where? Superstore doing adult stuff? Jeez, man, that's too public. Don't be doing that kind of stuff in public. Jeez. I'm just thinking, I don't know.
You guys get engaged and now you guys are doing adult stuff in Superstore? Oh.
Wow. Okay, well, let's not go there. Let's keep this clean. I am gonna try something, guys. Give me two seconds. Let me see if this works, just because I need to see it because I'm curious. All right. Yeah. Let's. Okay, well, apparently that worked. Awesome.
Yeah.
Paulina, we missed you too. Thank you very much. Thank you for everyone who's been who's gonna show up, and everybody who's gonna be watching this after the fact.
Yes.
And I would like to say a huge shout out to Angel Face, Motor Girl. We've been chatting. If you guys have just like, I'm pretty sure you guys can see all the stuff. Like, we've been going off quite a bit chatting. Actually, I was just reading a last comment. We've had a few glitches trying to get this whole thing up and running prior to the.
Sorry, just checking something.
Yeah, she's checking stuff. She's always checking stuff. All right. Honestly, I am so happy to have you guys here, and you know, everything is just really awesome. We have some good news for you guys. We have a lot of news, actually. We've obviously worked hard at getting the new format working for the videos, which the new format is actually pretty neat. I like it.
It's really fun to try to figure it all out and get it working properly.
Yeah. The other thing too is we've been busy with YouTube quite a bit, actually.
Behind the scenes stuff. Behind
the scenes, exactly. I think it's really interesting because we've missed the live streams. The live streams were a big thing for us, you know, like especially when we first started out.
Yeah, we did not get a chance to do as many as we would have liked in 2019, that's for sure.
So this is a good place for you guys to ask us some questions with regards to whatever the heck you guys want. I know there's a lot of you that have a lot of questions. Going live, when we're doing the live stuff, it's the best time, honestly. Where is Scooby? Oh my god, do we still have Scooby?
I think Scooby disappeared on the move. He didn't want to move with us.
Yeah, I think so too. So yeah, no Scooby, no...
He went and found a new family.
Yeah, he went to found a new family. Maddie says, sorry, I won't be chatting too much. He's got to do some shopping.
That's okay. You guys got to shop.
Of course, man. You guys got to eat, man. You guys got. Hey, pizza. Did you ever? I remember Maddie and us. Remember the pizza? The whole thing where we said
with Sam and Sam, everything, and getting her a pizza.
Getting her a pizza. Yeah. So, all right. While people are showing up here and there, I'm gonna go and kind of start talking a little bit about. It's cool, Maddie. She says. I'm going to start talking a little bit about what's been happening. So 2019 basically was a little bit stressful. We were trying to sell our place. So that it's been a total disaster. But it finally happened, which is great, which also allowed us to move to this place.
Which also gave us more room to make a proper studio.
That's right. So we actually have a proper studio. Trust me, the setup here is a whole different ball game, and it's really really neat. I think for 2019 we didn't get as much writing in as we wanted to.
No, there was a lot of things that we did not get done in 2019 that we wanted to, and one of them was riding. We didn't get out enough dual vlogs.
No, definitely not, and that's something that we have already a number of things. Guys, I cannot stress, you definitely want to keep an eye on us this year.
Stay tuned this year.
There's actually a few things already done. We just have to get the final little touches, but we have some crazy stuff coming up for you guys. A lot of good stuff. As soon as it gets
nicer out, because for some reason, I know you people that live in other places that are colder, you it's not the same, but for some reason in Vancouver we decided to have a bunch of snow in the last week.
Right. What did Maddie say?
He just got a bunch of motorcycle tattoos. He'll be posting them on Instagram once they are all done healed.
Oof.
Nice.
I'm curious about that. I gotta see that.
Yes.
I'm very curious. Just for the record, I'd love to, now obviously if you're watching this after the fact, you can still leave a comment in the comment section, but I would love to know what you guys think of the actual layout, and I love having the comments up here, because a lot of people, what they complained back in the older days was
they didn't know what the reference of the spots were.
Right. So I think this is a really good way of doing it. I like it this way, and we might make some tweaks here and there. For those of you guys who don't know, right down there is the OL Media. That's Our Life Media.
And down there is the cool little floating.
Yeah, that's the and that's obviously the KawaKouple logo. So Our Life Media, just so everybody can kind of get on the same page with Our Life Media. Our Life Media is our company. Basically, the whole point of that was so we can kind of bring together somehow everything in one spot, especially with regards to websites. I didn't want to create a website for every channel we have, or every channel we start up.
No, that would take a lot of extra work.
That's right. And so it just didn't make any sense. Our Life Media was started up specifically so that we can kind of bundle everything into more or less into one. And those of you guys who are interested, you guys can always go check it out, ourlifemedia.com. So yeah, let's see. Paulina apparently thinks it's Maddie's tattoo idea is sweet. I'm curious to see how that's going to look. Maddie says, I may or may not have insta-messaged a pic of the first tattoo. Well, you're not going to make me check this in the middle of a live stream, are you, Maddie? Come on. You son of a gun.
Not this time, Maddie.
Yeah, not this time. Well, maybe, I don't know. But so yeah, that's about it for the big things. Some of the big news coming up. I don't want to technically give away anything.
We're not giving away anything. But for any of you that are in the Lower Mainland, being in BC, we will be at the motorcycle show on the 26th of January.
Right. So on January 26th, we will be at the motorcycle show, and we already talked about it. We'll be there as far as I can tell right now.
The whole day.
From opening to closing. So anybody who wants to come out and come and say hi to us, we're obviously going to be there. So yeah, come on out. We'll be doing a lot of filming there too, because of some of our projects that are coming up. This summer, you might also, depending on how things go, I don't want to say for sure, but as far as what we're planning at the moment, there is a company that we might be working with to get my hands on some bikes, to do some first impressions and reviews and test rides. So that's not a set in stone, but so far it looks really, really good as an option. And
I can't do that yet. Maybe by the summer though. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. So, but there is some good news for a lot of the people who don't know yet. You got
I got a driver's license for a car.
Right. So now she's
a cager and a motorcycle rider.
A cager and the motorcycle. A cager? Really gonna go with cager? But yeah, no, she's definitely she started driving. So those of you guys, please congratulate her because she actually has her car license. So she's had her motorcycle license for basically 4 years.
Yeah, coming up to it.
Yeah, without having a car license, but now you got it. You actually have the car license and you're driving a car. I'm curious how many people actually would know what you're driving. I'd be very curious.
I think you might have posted something on Instagram, but I think it was only an internal one.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm very, very curious because I have a warning here to check my video resolution. Whatever. Well, that's not a big deal.
Well, I mean, it is a little skippy.
It is a little skippy?
Yeah, it is a little skippy by the looks of it.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Hopefully it's going to go.
Thank you, Paulina.
And it's so cool because we can check the health of we have this thing on the computer so we can actually know how the stream is doing. So far, it's just all I'm getting is the video resolution stream warnings, but not a big deal. Okay, so there's apparently 6 people in this stream.
Yes.
So we know about 3 of them that are chatting. The rest of them are not chatting, so I'm curious. Where is everyone else? Congratulations!
Thank you, Angel Face.
By the way, Angel Face, can you tell us how did you get to that? How did you get to that name? I'm very curious the story behind Angel Face. I've actually mentioned this to you a few times. Like, I'm very curious how you get to the name Angel Face. I like the name. While she's doing that, I also, again, I don't want to give too much away, but this year there will be a lot of duo vlogs, obviously, because of the next things we're going to be doing. It's so hard to.
We don't want to say anything that will give anything away, so we're being very cryptic of trying to say that there will be things that you will see coming up when the riding season is good.
Wow, even I'm confused by what you said, so that's good. You're confusing them. But what else is there? All right, so I do like one of the ideas that Angel Face did want to talk about. I have to be careful how I say stuff because YouTube is very crazy about monetizations.
Well, you just say it as the word, not the initials.
Okay, so parked motorcycle syndrome. You guys can figure it out. So, parked motorcycle syndrome. You know what? It's so funny because we actually have this going on right now, and
yes, we do, especially when the white stuff showed up, and we're just like, no.
Yeah, it started snowing here in Vancouver
last week,
and it's been pretty bad. But it's also been very cold too, and windy, cold. We got some rain. Now we got snow.
And now we're going to be going back to rain.
We're apparently going to be going back to rain, and so yeah, absolutely. Ever since we moved here, so once we moved here, basically I went out once. And I went out again, but then that was a different story. The crazy thing is, it's been trying to get this place organized has been kind of difficult too. So we know that feeling of having the motorcycles just.
And then, of course, getting all of this stuff organized.
May I have some water?
Yes, you may.
Yeah, getting this place organized was definitely. It was a headache.
Well. As any of you probably know who have moved, you always find out that you had more stuff than you thought you had, and you don't remember either getting it or remember putting it away.
Yeah, there's that. And then, of course, with the new, with basically everything we're doing here, the new cameras that came into play this year, that's a whole different ballgame again.
The new systems.
The new systems coming in place. Man, we've actually done so many new things for to prepare for 2020. Yes. And in all fairness, it's not just for this channel. I think it's for just YouTube in general.
YouTube in general, definitely, because I don't think we've done anything yet with the bike cameras.
No, the bike cameras are more or less going to stay the same. It's just the way that we're going to
approach it.
There's a few tweaks that we've made to that. and I think that's really, really important too. You want to go and...
Okay, so she said, my name is Angel, and I was a teenage model when I was younger. Thus, friends started calling me Angel Face.
I like it.
Makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. And I love the motor rider at the end. So I think it's really cool because sometimes you see names on Facebook. Like we see some of the names in the comments, and a lot of people who are commenting to us. And I gotta say, like so many times, I'm so curious about what the meaning is of the way everything kind of comes together.
Like the Smurf.
Yeah, Papa Smurf. There's obviously going to be
or whichever one he's going by now.
So I think one of the interesting things are with regards to live streams, it's really, really important for us to bring it back because shockingly, you've all really asked for it quite a bit. And
surprisingly, we were actually shocked that you guys wanted it on Fridays.
Yeah, I ran a poll and I asked you guys, like, what day would you like it? Monday through Friday. And the reason I did not put Saturday and Sunday in there because Saturday and Sunday I am up to my neck in making videos. Wow, I have a sore throat. I'm up to my neck in making videos for the other channels as well, and so I use Saturday and Sunday to kind of do the editing and all that kind of stuff. So it is very tricky to do the live stream, especially if we did videos all day. Even today, I was making videos earlier today. That was for my Tesla channel, and then at the same time, we're trying to set up this place, and then about 2, maybe 3 hours before the live stream,
we were trying to set up everything to make sure it's connected properly,
and ended up with some glitches, and then that just caused a whole different ball game, and it was not fun.
No.
Angel Face says, did you know there is also a motovlogger in the US called Massface?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
His name is Mason.
Okay, makes sense. I mean, it's kind of like us. People continuously ask us about the name, like KawaKouple. There isn't actually a meaning. A lot of people actually do think that it has to do with Kawasaki, but KawaKouple really wasn't. It's not directly related to Kawasaki, and that was a huge thing. Like I remember the first time I mentioned that to a few people, they're like, "Really? Why not?" And I'm like, "Well, it's not, right?" It just sounded right. I don't know what we were. I can't remember. I think you came up with a name, or I came up with a name, but
it was definitely a joint venture when we were coming up with it. I remember that we were discussing names over coffee, trying to figure it out.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, I mean, finding a name for a YouTube channel is tough. I'll tell you guys that. Like,
especially when you come up with one that you like, and then you go and search it, and you find out it's already taken.
Yeah, that happened way too much for to us. But KawaKouple is a name that I like. KawaKouple. It's funny because so many people have a hard time saying KawaKouple. I don't know why. Like just read it as it's written.
Well, because a lot of people want to go with the I instead of the A, so they go KawaKouple.
Yeah, KawaKouple. We've heard a few different kinds. But so the KawaKouple, obviously the couple part is with a K, not with a C. I've actually been asked more times than I can count if I, can't spell couple. I just...
We did it on purpose.
We did it on purpose because it just kind of makes sense, KawaKouple. It sounds good. And ultimately with the future live streams, we are talking with a few people right now to get special guests on the channel.
Yes.
We are working on the interface to kind of get that all working properly as well. So there's going to be a lot of fun, working on that. Again, if you're going to watch this after the fact, because obviously this will go uploaded after the stream is done, leave me your comments. I would love to know from all of you guys as much as possible, all the people that you can. Give me a list of people that you would like me to
try to get on the
show.
And
get onto a live stream. Obviously, we have a number of people that we already have talked to.
Yeah,
and
we've gotten some positive responses.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are willing to do it. It's just going to be a scheduling issue with almost everybody. It's always going to be a scheduling issue.
It's always scheduling.
Now, as for the next, so I'm always trying to. Oh my God, NASCAR Papa Smurf.
Hey.
Guess who? Oh my goodness! All of you guys who don't know, NASCAR Papa Smurf, one of our OGs.
Originals, yeah.
Jeez.
One of the OGs.
How are you? I'd love to know
Yes.
more. How have you been? I hope you're doing good.
How's your 650?
Yeah, how's your 650? So yeah, he's got NASCAR Papa Smurf also has a Ninja 650. And listen, guys,
If I remember correctly, it's white.
That's
I know the 300 was green.
honestly, she has a heck of a lot better memory.
Did I remember right, NASCAR?
He's gonna be like, no, man, it's blue. What's wrong with you?
It's purple.
It's red.
It's yellow like the sun.
Well, it depends which color Smurf, because that's a blue Smurf with a red.
Well, because it's Papa Smurf.
Yeah, I know. So it could have been red, blue, or white. Doing good, he says.
That's good.
And so yeah, but in the meantime, so again, before I lose my train of thought, let us know who you'd want us to approach, who you'd want us to talk to, because we're definitely looking into it. I love how NASCAR just said yes, it is. To which one? Which color?
Oh.
All of them? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, he's got a multicolored. It's all multicolored. It says KawaKouple. Angel Face says KawaKouple is an excellent name, especially when you, Mr. K. Will you two be inviting those motovloggers into your live stream?
Live studio.
Into the live studio? Not that okay.
Well, I mean,
yes
maybe.
and no. So there are a few that I obviously know personally. I trust them to be in my house and so on and so on. Those ones, there's a very, very good choice, very good chance. I'll talk to a few of them, and we'll kind of go from there, and we'll see. But honestly, it's a lot easier many times to actually have. I guess the basic version of it is to have somebody come straight to
through the camera,
because then they can be at home or wherever they are, and
then we don't have to try to squish people in or kick people out.
Well, more than likely I'll be the one kicked out anyway, and then she'll do the talking.
White
says. NASCAR. Okay, so we know it's a 650. We know it's white. And what we need to know now is, Papa Smurf, how much do you love your Ninja 650? I love my Ninja 650. I am a huge fan of my Ninja 650. You love your Ninja 300.
Yes, I really love my Ninja 300. She's been very good to me. She's been very good to you? Well, I haven't been able to ride her in a while, so she's been very good to me.
So... yeah, it's so different. I cannot wait for basically what we're looking at, like 2 weeks to a month. We're gonna have some crazy news. I can't wait. I'm so excited for that news, and it's so hard to hold it in. But yeah.
Yes, I can't wait to take my 300 out again.
I know. And by the way, a lot of people still ask me if I still have my Ninja 300. The answer is yes, I still have it. I would like to. I possibly will get rid of it. I don't know yet, but
I think you should find it a good home because you don't get a chance to use it the same way you like to.
Yeah, it feels really weird knowing that I have a motorcycle, that I'm not using, and it's really bad in a sense because I don't know what is the best way to approach it, because I don't want to give away. I don't just want to, get rid of it. I would like to make sure that it goes to the right person, but at the same time, it's kind of silly holding on to it. I don't ride the bike. I really don't ride my Ninja 300.
Maybe you'll have a friend that wants to ride, and then you can deal with them that way.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. And before I forget, so this is something that came up before on the channel by a number of people. Have asked us about, with regards to us going to places and, meetups and stuff like that, especially outside of BC. We've gotten the invites to so many different, way too many different
places, things,
and
yeah.
So okay, here's a story on this, guys. We are ridiculously busy, and I mean extremely ridiculously busy.
Well, we have all the YouTube stuff, we have our extra stuff that we do outside of YouTube, and we still have our full-time jobs.
Right. So we are generally extremely busy. Now, with that said, the only thing that we came up with is now obviously we've been invited to a few places that are closer to us, such as Seattle, Oregon, obviously Alberta. So
yeah, there's been some further ones too.
yeah, but these are the closer ones to us. Now, for a lot of you who really have thought about, uh, really went through inviting us, and there's a few of you actually.
We appreciate it.
We truly appreciate it. We're not trying to be, we're not trying to snub you off. Like, we're not trying to be mean about it. It's just, it's really, really difficult for us to actually go away from here. Like you said, we are up to our necks in things to do.
Well, plus, I mean, with work itself, the actual work.
Day job?
Yeah, our day job. Thank you. It's not always easy to get time off of our day jobs.
No, and I think but even without that, we decided, okay, we'll come up with a different method. So we've gone through a lot of places. Just recently we came back from the States,
yeah.
And last year, obviously you guys know when, not last year, the year before. Was it last year or the year before we were
It's the year before now. Yeah. It was last year, like
we've
2 weeks ago.
We've gone to Alberta, and we obviously met up with Snowcat when we were there too. So again, we meet up with people. It's just we can't really advertise it because we didn't think about
meeting up with people.
Right. So this is what we're gonna do. The next time that we are heading out, like let's say we're gonna go, if we decide to go to Edmonton, my brother lives in Edmonton, so I have reasons to go up to Edmonton.
Well, yeah, I mean, just like that time when we were up there, we didn't get a chance to meet up with Filthy.
Yeah, Filthy French Fry. We were gonna meet up with him, but he ended up going somewhere else. So.
But it was short notice on our side too.
Very short notice on our side, yeah. So basically, what we're gonna do now is, if we know we're going somewhere, especially outside of Vancouver,
we'll give a heads up.
We'll give a heads up, and we'll see if who wants to meet up. We'll have no problem. So the next time we're gonna go to Alberta, we'll give a good at least week notice to say, look, we're heading out to Alberta. This is where we're planning on going. And so this way we get a chance to meet with a lot of you more personally.
Now, as for that, we're usually going to go in the car because, well, we have other stuff that we're carrying with us. So trying to do a long trip and carry stuff on the motorcycles is not very convenient.
No, and
we don't want to put saddlebags and stuff like that on our bikes.
No. Well, there's going to be a few more extra. There's going to be a little.
At least not yet. Maybe later.
So basically, the way this is going to work is on. And okay, by the way, this is also where the Our Life Media website comes in. Our Life Media website, for those of you who are local, that's going to give little updates and little kind of information on where you guys can meet up with us, and
whether it be for the car or the motorcycle.
Right. So basically, I obviously, even for my Tesla channel, I get to meet up with a lot of people here locally. And same with the motorcycles. And so people usually contact me privately through an email or anything like that. And I have no problem going out and meeting up with people. I like it. I obviously appreciate the support from so many people.
Plus, it's fun.
It is fun. And so what we decided is, on Our Life Media site, there is a section which literally just kind of, I keep that up to date on where I'm going to be next. So today, obviously, if you guys go to ourlifemedia.com, you'll see that there's a section there talking about today's live stream. Also, the next place we're going to be at, which is going to be the motorcycle show. And so
there's a Tesla event too.
There's a Tesla event too. So basically, these are places where you guys can if you're in the area and you want to meet up, this is where I'm going to be. This is where more than likely we're going to be. The other thing what we're going to do is for local, obviously we're going to be doing this for the local more often, but if let's say for example, Mrs. K, she takes the Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, I don't know, Decides
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
yeah, decides to go out, like, you know, go somewhere.
Stanley Park as an example.
She'll let you guys know on Instagram that she's heading to Stanley Park, around what time she's going to be there. And so it's going to be fun to kind of chase us down. So this year we want to make that a thing where everybody can come and chase us down locally. Everybody who does find us, they'll be able to come down and get a KawaKouple sticker. So that's going to be kind of neat.
Yeah, we still have a few lying around.
I ordered more, so there are more now. I actually got more in right now.
Okay.
Okay, so Angel Face just said, that's great news, folks. I have motorcycles to lend both of you when you end up in Calgary. I'm willing to ride to Edmonton to cross paths with you to this coming summer. If we are going this summer, like I said, we're not sure, but if we are going to go this summer,
we will post stuff.
We will go through Calgary before we get to Edmonton. So we have reasons to go to Calgary, obviously, as well. We might meet up with Elliot or Snowcat again. So if that's the case, obviously we're going to be in Calgary. So we'll just come and meet up with you wherever you like. And again, we'll be on. I don't know if I'm going to take my motorcycle gear. I don't know if that makes any sense. Most of the time, keep in mind, I think it's really hard to explain this, but we are leisure riders. That basically means for us that we love riding, but we ride because we want to calm down, we want to chill out here and there.
But I still love taking the bike to work, though, because in my job, it's easy for me to do it.
She actually does, yeah. Yeah, not in my job. But
I don't have as much stuff to carry to work, so I can get away with it.
But once again, I'm going to go back to the same thing where Angel Face, once again, thank you, because you mentioned this before on in a previous comment that, you know, it's really kind of you. It's really very, very nice of you. So I really, really do appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Yes.
So it's, you know, for us, it makes a big difference. Most people don't realize how much we appreciate you guys. We love having you guys as part of KawaKouple.
Yeah.
KawaKouple for us is something that we
or
really...
like Paulina reminded everybody, KawaFam?
KawaFam, yeah. We haven't used that term in a long time.
Well, we haven't had regular live streams either.
Fair enough. God, my throat is dry today.
I think it's the lack of rain in the air.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, so again, like I said, I truly appreciate so many of you guys for everything that you guys have done. By the way, the channel has grown quite a bit.
We're getting closer.
I'm actually not sure where we are right now.
Samantha, hello.
Oh my God, Samantha, hello.
Are you guys done your adult stuff in Superstore now?
That just sounds so wrong.
It's not me saying it. It's adult stuff, you know, grocery shopping, being, you know, mature.
Oh my gosh, there's so many comments coming in on other videos, but honestly, with you guys, I truly do respect all of you, and I want to meet you guys. Angel Face, that obviously includes you. Well, if she's a good girl, I'll bring her along. But Maddie and Samantha, you guys are awesome. I'm hoping that, I know that you guys are moving not that far from us. I don't know. Eventually. I don't know when you guys are planning on moving. But as soon as you're done moving, as soon as you're ready, let us know. Honestly, for us, it's not a big deal. I think it's like a 4-hour drive. If that.
Depending.
So we might come out and see you guys. For all of you who, know, Maddie and Samantha have been, well, Maddie was first, but Maddie, again, is one of the OGs, just like NASCAR.
Yep.
You know, you guys, with Maddie, everybody that was used to be on our chats and all the regulars, everybody fell in love with the whole Fly Maddie to KawaKouple.
Hashtag Fly Maddie to KawaKouple.
But the truth is, I think if they're moving where I think they're moving, if I remember well, again, I don't think it's like more than a 4-hour drive.
No, it sounds about right. So if I remember right too.
Yeah, so we'll be able to definitely come out and see you guys. Maddie was one of the biggest supporters as far as at one point, especially when we started up. Yeah. He's still a supporter. Obviously now he
now there's a lot of other things going on.
Yeah, which we completely understand. We really we're so happy that you guys had the wedding, and you guys are too cute. So
and they're all done with their shopping.
And as for like same thing with Angel Face, like I really want to come, and we would like to come and see you as well. You've been a quite a long time supporter of our channel as well,
and we've always had very interesting questions for us.
Oh, that reminds me. See, good thing you said that. So there's a lot of you who make some amazing comments on this channel. Look, I do read each and every one of them. I know my responses are not elaborate, but I don't want anybody to think even for 1 second that I don't I don't respect what you're saying.
Appreciate their opinions or
it's just comments. That I don't always have the time to sit there and write back. I wish I could show you guys one day, and I might actually do that one day. I wish I could show you guys, like, when I sit down to start responding to comments and going through all the comments, I am still, you and I have had this thing where we responded to every single comment, and
yeah, I think it's like 70-30 split.
Right, and it takes a lot of time out of our life on top of everything else, and plus the social media stuff and all this and all that. Now with the other channels, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of things to respond to. So
we try to respond on all platforms.
So I really do hope you guys don't. I know a number of you have taken it really badly when like I'll make like a simple 1-sentence response, especially when you're writing basically a story, right? And I read through the whole thing, and then I'll respond with like I agree or thank you for your support. And that's,
or appreciate the comment.
Yeah, exactly. And so it really does make a big difference for us to for you guys to understand. We read the comment and we just try to do even a smallest response that we can. There are times when I simply can't. Like, I cannot go in and talk more in depth. Even bigger than that, some of you guys, when you make like a long comment, you point out things that are very dead on, right?
Yeah.
I don't have anything to add to it. I usually, to those kind of comments, I just say I agree. Thanks, and I appreciate your support. And sometimes that's all I can do.
Well, yeah, because sometimes it gets really elaborate, and then it's like, oh my gosh, yes, that makes sense. Yes, that makes sense. Yes, that makes sense. I completely missed those, or whatever it may be.
And so yeah, don't ever feel like we're not putting in the time. Trust me, guys, we put in the time. And I truly appreciate all of your comments more than you know. In fact, this whole thing with KawaKouple, the new format, the new things coming up, the live, this is all you guys. You guys did all this because you're the ones asking for it. You're the one giving us the ideas for all this. So you make KawaKouple what it is. And so it's really important for you guys to understand that we're never trying to ignore anyone. We're never trying to not write back or something like that. It's just it's not always as easy as it sounds. Maddie says, you can read this one because I can't read anymore.
Love you guys. I do apologize that I haven't been as active. Life's crazy and the bills just keep coming. I will always support and be a part of Kawa fam. Can't wait to meet up.
Oh, you're too sweet again.
Yes.
No, like I said, we understand. Life is not just easy.
Especially when changes are made in it.
Right. So it takes time for a thing in life. But we will meet up. I don't know if you want to tell us over the chat, but when are you guys planning on moving? And don't tell us where, obviously you don't make that public, but tell us when you're planning on moving, so we can, once you have an idea at least.
A year, 6 months.
Yeah, we kind of want to have a little bit of a heads up, and then, because we have some ideas for you guys, so yeah, let us know.
And is Sam still riding on the back of the motorcycle?
Oh yeah, I'd love to know that. Is Sam still riding? Like, does she still get on the back of the bike? Come on, Sam. Go ahead.
Angel Face said, Scoose Adventures, a motor vlogger from southern Alberta, had a quick live stream just before you two started yours. How cool would it have been if you planned your moto streams back to back?
Yeah. Well, actually, we did that before.
With TLR.
With TLR. TLR and us, like, we did that quite a bit.
He's actually what got us into live streaming.
Actually, that's true. The whole idea with live streaming is because we did it on his channel. And then, you know, we were invited to his channel, which was awesome. And then we're like, oh my God, we love this whole thing. And then slowly...
Then we decided to do one right afterwards with just us.
Yeah.
And you guys.
Exactly. And then TLR was obviously... I missed TLR, to be honest.
Yes.
I think there are some people that, you know, made an impact on both of our... I want to say, like, they made an impact on us as
motovloggers and as riders.
Yeah, and TLR is one of them. I still have it. I can still contact him, but I prefer not to because he wants to be away. I have his contact information. I might contact him or send him a quick little text to see if I could get him onto a live stream and just kind of catch up with a lot of you and see where that goes. Samantha?
When it's not a blizzard outside, I still ride though. I have been on lots last summer. It's just been hard when we live in a place that's more winter than summer.
Oh, I completely understand that.
Especially when we live in a place where it's more rain than anything else.
Right. But I'm glad that you... How do you like it, Samantha? How do you like being on the back of the bike? And do you still use the helmet we sent you?
Yeah, exactly. They're hoping to move this time next year.
Oh boy. Seriously? This time next year?
Well, either way, it's going to be a little bit tricky if they're there or there.
Well, no, because if they're during summer or fall, like, that move would be okay. But
yeah,
if you guys are moving in the middle of, like, ouch, that should be... Man, I'm hoping you guys... yeah. If... I am hoping... if it's going to be, like, during the winter, trust me, we're going to wait till, like, the spring or the summer to come up and see you guys.
Yes. Sorry. It's just,
I'm not driving in the winter. Like, even now, for the last couple of days, I've stayed off the roads because, frankly, I'm not about to damage the Tesla because of some...
I had no choice. I went out.
Yeah, so she... By the way, does anyone know what car she drives? I'm just curious. I don't think
we actually ever put up anything to say it.
I did.
Did we?
I did, yeah.
Mm. You did.
You even posted it with your bike, but
I did. That's right. I actually did post the front images of it.
Right.
When I first picked her up.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, do you guys like this setup? This whole...
And of course, I just had to be like really unusual and go with a blue car and a blue bike.
Well, you have a thing for blue. You pretty much got stuck with the Yummy R6 mentality. It's blue or nothing.
Actually, originally I was gonna go with red, but I ended up with a blue bike. And then when we went to get the car, they only had with the features that I wanted in blue. So then I ended up with a blue car.
That is true. You did end up with a blue.
I actually have not purposely gone out of my way to look for a blue vehicle.
No, blue just seems to have found you.
It just gravitated towards me.
Yeah, but it was hilarious because, oh my God, like, yeah, okay, so again, there's another story with that. Just give us some time.
Think about that when we got the 300s, right? Mm-hmm. It was green, white, blue, or gray.
Right, I got the gray.
And I didn't really like the green.
Nope.
Even though Kawasaki green is nice, I just personally not a fan of it.
Right.
And I didn't like the white because I knew I'd be washing it all the time.
Maddie,
yes,
Maddie. You cheated. I guarantee that Maddie, what he did is he went to our Instagram account, he looked back in the photos to find out that it was the cutest Mitsubishi ever. By the way, that little Mitsubishi
she's adorable.
She's not only adorable, but that little thing is spunky, man. Like, I don't know what it is. I love that car. How many of you guys know what I drive? Yeah, because that's gonna be hard to figure out. I'm just kidding. Don't even say that.
I sure do use the helmet, and riding on the back is fun until he goes crazy fast. Not sure. I love that.
Samantha.
Oh, not sure that I love that yet.
What do you mean by crazy fast? And Maddie, what are you doing?
Maddie's being a bad.
Don't be a bad boy, Maddie.
Sometimes.
Well, I don't know, because being a pillion, you're probably going to. Damn. Do you ever know me? I knew
So
it.
yeah, you look back at Instagram.
Yeah, he looked back at Instagram. And Maddie wants to move in the fall of this year, but I don't think we would get out until spring of next year. You know what? In the spring of next year, it would make, yeah. I can
Either
see it.
way, you know, I mean, fall of this year, it might be tricky depending on the roads, but, you know, spring of next year will be easier.
That's like us, like, okay, so if we would want to take some time off this year, and let's say we go all the way to Toronto.
Right.
We'd
need a few days for that.
Yeah, but we could do that. We can pass through Calgary, meet up with a few people in Calgary.
I don't think I have enough time off.
You don't think so? We'll figure it out.
Not for that long of a trip.
Well, it's only about like 7 days.
One way.
No, we could do it before that.
No.
Are you sure? Huh, maybe. I don't know. I keep thinking about like, you know.
We'd need more than a week.
Samantha. And Maddie wants to... Oh, never mind.
I already read that.
Sorry. By the way, I can't believe that she still has our the helmet we sent her. I'm so happy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with it.
No, well, it was brand new, basically.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, so you don't think you have the time off?
Not for that long of a trip.
Well, we'll see, because if we can go, that would be a fun trip to go. Because now the Tesla supercharger, with the Tesla now we can go with the full superchargers, we can go throughout East Coast to West Coast.
Yes.
So,
well, no, because there's the day job and then the other job.
Yes.
I don't know if I can combine everything to make it work.
Yeah, we don't know.
That long.
We'll see. In a worst case scenario,
But if we do, we will leave an update on the website.
And we'll
leave it in the videos.
Yeah, we'll still try and keep some of the information and videos too. Okay, so we got about 10 minutes left, and so this basically the way I look at it is the next one's coming up. The next videos coming up is gonna be live streams. We are gonna try and do. But we're gonna try and do it in a way so that it is more topic based, and like I said, there are gonna be some we are working on getting some special guests on
yes,
here too.
We're working on both of those ideas.
Samantha says,
I'm also rocking the YouTube sticker on the helmet, my fave part. Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're so adorable. Angel Face says,
does TLR stand for the Lone Rider? No, it stands for This Life Riding.
Yes. Oh, I can't believe you remembered it. So yeah, Angel Face, it stands for This Life Riding. It's TLR was actually really a lot of fun.
Unfortunately, life got in the way, and he had to choose to back off from YouTube.
I do have to admit though, the Lone Rider just sounds right.
That's cool too. Sam and I are driving to Kelowna for a week in the beginning of March, and I'm sure we could very easily make a day trip to come see you.
Well, that would save us a lot of headache. Sure, come on now. We'll go for dinner. It's on us.
Yes.
Yeah, so there you go. For all of you guys who wanted to fly Maddie to KawaKouple, see, they will drive to KawaKouple, maybe.
So maybe hashtag fly. Hashtag drive.
Hashtag something. I don't know. But yeah,
hashtag
no, absolutely.
Maddie drives to KawaKouple.
Yeah. No, it's gonna Kelowna. Actually, I think there's a supercharger there too.
Yep.
There is, right?
Yeah, we stopped in the year before.
That's right. So
yes, we're in 2020 now.
The other cool part is, I think the more interesting part is the videos coming out. So I am with a new format. Obviously, we are doing videos from home. You guys have seen, those of you guys have seen the last few videos, you kind of get an idea. I like doing that to a degree, especially now because I can't go out riding. But
yes,
she's gonna start doing some of this stuff herself, or she's gonna be making a lot of these videos. But
without guest appearances of my lovely Mr. K.
Oh, I hope you guys liked that video. That was fun. I did not want to be part of that video, actually.
No, you just decided to jump in because you were hearing me and you're like, oh, wait, I have something to say.
Yeah, I really had to go that day too, because I was going out to make a video for my Tesla channel, and so yeah, that was very interesting. What is this? Hashtag
Pay for Maddie's gas, everyone on stream.
Show. Okay,
Hashtag go fund Maddie's gas bill.
Oh, wow.
That's one way to ask for it.
Why not? Why not?
Hashtag my V8 is not electric.
My V8. I can't. You drive a truck, right? Oh my
Yes.
God. As far as I know,
That's what I recall.
I remember you driving a truck. So let us know what it is. Oh my God. Yeah, your V8 right now, like with the gas.
Well, I mean, I don't know what the prices are like in Winnipeg, but they're not that great here.
Here it's like $1.38 to $1.41 a liter. I think.
I don't have to fill up very often, so I don't know. My car is pretty fuel efficient, actually.
That's true. I don't know, Angel. What is the gas prices in
Calgary right
Calgary right now? I'm kind of curious if you're still with us. I'm just very curious because here, like I say, it's between $1.39 to $1.41. Those are the only.
It's been the average-ish lately.
Or if you have a Tesla, it costs you nothing, like in my case. But I wouldn't know.
Correct, Ram 1500.
Yeah. Do you actually need that truck? Because if not, then there's always the option to buy a Tesla if you ever want to.
A Cybertruck.
Yeah. By the way, those of you guys who don't know, do you guys know what a Cybertruck is? Anybody? Anybody in this comments? Do you guys know what a Cybertruck is?
Samantha says our gas is cheap. It's 97.9.
Oh, jeez. Wow, that's cool. I can't remember the year that we had 97. Angel Face says, question: which 2020 motorcycle are you two most excited about? I cannot tell you that.
I can tell you that when we go to the motorcycle show, we'll be able to figure out which one we're most excited about.
Like, I already know, she already knows, like, some, okay, no, because we might give away some future information.
Anyways, Angel Face is saying Calgary's gas is 99 cents.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
They're under $1 and we're over $1.
Well, I mean, at one point we were up at 169.9, believe it or not, guys.
Yes, luckily I did not have to buy gas.
I did. I had to fill up my bike at 169.9. Is the only.
Did you save the receipt?
No.
Oh.
Maddie says, I'm still trying my hardest to like the Cybertruck. Do you get, believe it or not?
It's very futuristic looking.
Maddie, I actually have, we actually have a reservation for that truck. So.
Trust me, at the beginning it was hard for me too then.
Yeah, I definitely, as soon as we saw it, I'm like, bam, I want it.
I really thought it was a joke when I was expecting like an image to go pop down and there's the real vehicle. And I'm like, is this real? And he's like, yeah, it's real. And I'm like, really? Okay. It looks interesting.
By the way, actually, I like Angel Face's comment here. So she's like, fine, let's talk Cybertruck, please. Okay, here's the thing. I know this is a motorcycle channel, and the only reason I brought up the Cybertruck anyway is because the Cybertruck, the reason we are so attracted to the truck is because of the bed. So I don't know if you guys have seen it. If you guys haven't seen it, you can look it up. But a bed basically it folds down and then the ramp comes out. Guess what?
You can put an ATV on it and charge it.
And you can put motorcycles on it. So it's so much easier to ride a motorcycle right up into the truck.
So if we're going for long road trips and we want to actually take our bikes with us, it would actually be possible.
Bingo. So this is like, Angel Face, this is exactly kind of the thing that you were mentioning. Like, if we go to Calgary, for example, we can bring our bikes in that truck and go for rides with
everybody.
We can actually have a meetup where we can actually drive to our meetup and we can just basically pop the bikes off. And I like that. I like it so much more because currently I don't like,
especially if you go down to the States, because I'm not really a big fan of doing long highway rides.
Right.
Maybe eventually, but at this moment I'm not.
Yeah, so I mean, this is the whole point. Like we were thinking about the whole aspect of how we're gonna do it. Like I said, guys, the long-term plan is
Cuckoo-ness.
Yeah, it's cuckoo-ness. That's much more complicated than we would like to get into because we don't want to make promises that we can't keep or
can't deliver on.
Right. So we'd rather just kind of not say certain stuff, which causes this cryptic silliness.
And then you get the and if, but.
And so sometimes I do change topics, but that's because it's actually related to.
Or because you don't want to spill any beans.
Right. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to. Mind you, that's like 2 years away, so who knows? But.
Well, yeah, because we still have to wait for it to come out, see what the actual final thing is going to be on the vehicle, and then make a decision on it.
Maddie, do you actually... Okay, so do you take your bike in your truck ever? I mean, I'm just curious if you do, because... So the thing is, all of the like, I don't like having the bike trailers. I'm not a big fan of the bike trailer idea. I know you can do it. That's the easiest way to do it, realistically.
Yeah, Snowcat did that when he went down to LA.
Oh yeah, well, lots of people do that. But I'm just curious, like, because me personally, I don't like that idea. I don't like the idea of.
I kind of like the idea of having it up in the bed, so it's a little bit more protected.
I agree with that, and that's kind of what really drew us to this. It's funny. It's really, really funny because when I told my mom that we ordered the Cybertruck, she goes, "Well, that makes sense," because she saw the video and she was, "Well, that makes sense. I mean, that's perfect for the motorcycles." And I'm like, "Wow."
Yeah, I mean, the only other way that we could actually do that is if we could get one of those crazy RVs that have the little part that lifts up and then you put the vehicles in and then it closes up underneath itself.
Yeah, there's that.
Okay, so Maddie says, I'm just so big into combustion and fire making low.
You know what? That's the talk of a guy who has not been in a Tesla yet. I'm just saying.
And then Angel Face says, yes, perfect for motorcycles.
Yep. See, that's what I mean. Like, everything we say is somehow interlinked. Trust me.
Yes.
Even my SummonTesla channel is interlinked with this channel. Just trust us, everything will come together. So yeah, I mean, there's ultimately, you guys are the ones running this channel in many ways. It's your ideas that made this happen. Again, it's your ideas.
Sometimes it's just us kookiness.
Oh yeah, sometimes we're just nuts, but yeah, I mean, honestly, you guys do make a lot of things happen. You guys really do bring this channel to where it is because, once again, we think about you guys. We think about how you as the audience are going to view something or look at something. So it's really, really a big thing. Go ahead.
Angel Face says, no pressure, folks. There will only be about 12 of us that want to meet you here in Calgary. However, if you come to Calgary in a Cybertruck, there will be over 12,000 riders that want to meet you too. Low.
Well, if I ever need a reason not to buy a Cybertruck, right there. I already have that happening with a Tesla. Trust me, I actually have to. A lot of times I keep quiet about where I'm going with the car, and because my Tesla has a specific graphic on it,
it's kind of hard to hide.
It's hard to hide. I don't know if you ever watched my Tesla channel, but I have a video specifically talking about, me going through a drive-through, and this one kills me. Like, I was in work clothes, I was tired, and it was crazy. And so basically, I'm driving through a drive-through, getting a McDonald's to get myself a cup of coffee, and man, that turned into a spectacle because the car is very recognizable, and then
the guy happened to be a
subscriber, and I mean the benefit is I got a free coffee out of it, which was cool. But nevertheless, it's crazy, like, and then the bikes happens the same thing. I don't show you guys some of those videos because if the people don't wish to be filmed
on video, then I'm not going to put it.
I am not going to do it. That's just not my way of doing it. Keep in mind, I don't like using anybody else's footage at all, even if permission is granted. And I don't like to put videos up of anybody, that doesn't want to be on a video. So,
well, especially if let's say that person was playing hooky that day.
Right.
And then now they're on that video and somebody else sees them.
With the motorcycle, that happened way too many times. I mean, it's funny because
especially other people that went out on their motorcycles and are like, yeah, I'm supposed to be working today, but it's too beautiful.
Exactly. It was a beautiful day, and then like people came by, and as soon as they saw, because the Ninja 650 is pretty recognizable, so it's not like it does have a lot of unique features. Obviously, the red bolt highlights are a big deal on that bike, so people really recognize that really quickly. And
it's not like there's a lot of Ninja 300 blues out there either.
Yeah, so
let's say KawaKouple down.
Right. So I mean, we do get recognized a lot, and we do end up talking to a lot of people, and it's really strange. I don't know how I'm still getting used to it. I know you're still getting used to having people. This happened to us in a few places where people come up to us and, hey, KawaKouple.
Well, I mean, the funniest thing is when I was at work and one of my coworkers who I didn't know was watching our videos came up and was saying, hey, Mrs. K. I'm like, oh, hey, you watch? Yes. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
So it is pretty neat. Oh, Maddie.
Maddie says, I have a trailer, but have had it in the box very easily. My only issue is the bike's too long for my tailgate. Has to be down, but definitely feels safer in the box.
Yeah, it makes sense. I think it is a very interesting thing. But
we're going to be wrapping it up.
Yep, we have to wrap it up. So
we appreciate all of you for showing up tonight.
Thank you. I don't think I know exactly how many of you guys have showed up. I can check that really quickly.
And to all the people who will be watching this afterwards.
Yes, thank you so much for again,
taking the time to watch.
Yeah, Maddie, Samantha, Angel Face, obviously Papa Smurf, Paulina, yes. Look, guys, I truly appreciate it. I know for us, this is the first time we're coming back, and we did tease that we're going to come back before. I think we kind of ruined things with people because we wanted to come back. Things didn't work out. Yeah, things didn't work out, so some people just kind of lost faith in the fact that this is going to come back. But here it is, and obviously you guys can see I made some effort on making it a certain way, which means obviously I'm taking this very seriously, and we are going to be coming back. And for everybody who's interested in when our next live stream is going to be, 2 ways to do it. One, obviously on our Instagram. 2, I'm going to try and post something onto YouTube itself so I can leave like little things, as you guys know. 3,
on the website.
The website is the easiest, our live media, because the second we know it, we'll actually put it up there, which could be as soon as early as tonight. And by going there, you're definitely going to have a lot quicker information on when I'm going to be putting up the next, when we're going to have the actual next live stream.
Yes.
The other thing, I think the best way to describe this is the live streams this year will not necessarily involve the both of us at the same time. So there's going to be some live streams coming out where I'll be doing a live stream by myself.
Or vice versa.
Or she'll be doing a live stream by herself. So be prepared for that. That's going to be, I think, a lot of fun.
Or other combination.
Yeah, there's a few other combinations that can happen to you. So be aware of that. I think it's going to be a big difference for how you guys can approach it. That is, by the way, it is kind of a requirement for us to be able to maintain the live streams. So, plus, you guys are sick and tired of listening to me all the time talk. I take over the vlogs all the time, so this poor girl over here never gets to enjoy the vlogs.
That's not true. I enjoy them. I enjoy reading the comments because I like the comments. The comments always make me happy.
Yep. So again, like I said, we will have the next live stream coming out. As early as tonight, we will probably update the website, telling you guys exactly when. And I'm not sure if I don't think it's going to specify if it's just one of us or the 2 of us, because we probably won't know.
I don't think we're going to do that. No. The only thing I think we're going to do is if there's any special guests, we'll be promoting the fact that they're going to be on.
Right. Okay, that's it. That's what we have for you guys tonight. Guys, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I truly appreciate
everything, and we appreciate you coming out. We appreciate you comments, and we appreciate your support.
And I do want to we definitely want to meet all of you.
One day
it's going to happen. And okay, I think that's it.
Yes. So thank you very much, everybody. Have a good night. Have a wonderful weekend. And don't forget to ride safe out there.
Like always, don't forget to love, ride, and explore.
Bye.
Bye.